I haven't stopped singing this song on my walks with my doggy, and I just need to get it out there. Maybe some people are feeling this deep loneliness, this kind of seed that either comes through our soul's evolution, if you believe in past lives, or the way we've been brought up, if we've been excluded from groups, rejected, isolated. Don't know. These lyrics have just hit me recently, and I used to think that my feelings were my feelings, and then I realized no, that I'm tapped into a big pool of feelings, and it may come in different shapes and outfits and sizes, but I think we've all got that deep root feeling, and when it's a negative feeling, it can be so isolating. So I just need to sing it and get it out. I've been singing it to all the neighbours. So yeah. Feet don't fail me now. Take me to the finish line. Oh, my heart, it breaks every step that I take, but I'm hoping at the gates they tell me that you're mine. Walking through the city streets, is it by mistake or design? I feel so alone on a Friday night. Can you make me feel like home if you tell me that you're mine? It's like I told you, honey. Don't make me sad, don't make me cry. Sometimes love's not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why. Keep making me laugh. Let's go get high. Lost, but now I'm found. I can see it once I was blind. Lost, but now I'm found. I can see that once. Oh my! I haven't listened to this song in so long, but I do find that sometimes these songs come into you. If it's, you know, the universe, the higher consciousness, the universal consciousness, or just a part of something we need to get through. And I've been really feeling that deep Chiron wound recently, and I'm going to use it to drive me, because I know what utter loneliness feels like, and luckily I haven't felt that for a long time, but I'm definitely being reminded of it. It's a really strange feeling, humbling feeling, I guess, as well, to help me remember this pain, because I know that there's a lot of people that are going through it now that haven't got to where I am yet, and they are my driver. They are the people that I want to help, because I can feel that feeling right now, and it's terrifying. And I forgot it for a bit, because I felt so good, and I hadn't felt good for like a decade or two. Well, a decade and a bit. It's a bit dramatic. I found my reason. That's good. Oh, I was having all these little epiphanies. I don't know what this video is anymore. It was like, hi everyone, and now it's like, ooh, hello. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Sitting with your emotions is fucking brutal. It's hard. But like before I started recording this video, I was singing this because this is what's hurting me at the moment. Well, this is the first layer, and it's never the first layer. There's something root in it. It's driving, and I was doing this, and this is the video I was doing. I was going. Snakes in the grass. Snakes in the grass. Because I'm fucking pissed off with people backstabbing me. But then I need to uncover why I'm getting so worked up, why I'm getting so in my head. And when you're in your head, you're in your ego, your brain, it's trying to protect you. It's a natural mechanism. And what am I trying to protect? I'm trying to protect this little sad girl that was terrified of being alone again and rejected. And I have come so far that it's not going to break me. But it's good to constantly reflect, constantly fine-tune your healing. Because you're never healed. Okay, you're always learning, obviously, and it's not that obvious sometimes. We delude ourselves because we're so good at that. An intentional delusion is my goal for 2025. Yeah, so this is just the most randomest video ever. I can't wait to watch it back. I might actually low-key upload it to my YouTube channel, my new one. And pray no one I know sees it. But that's the thing. We often have this layer. Like, so what's the problem? And someone will say, I hate when people backstab me. I hate working with people or caring for people that use me or talk bad about me. And yeah, that really hurts. It's a valid problem to have. It's a valid issue to have. But then once you get through the anger and the in your head and the how did I silly do that? Or, I should have said this or this. You know, this constant kind of, you know, when you have an argument with someone or you have an interaction with someone, you don't say what you want to say and then you're going home and thinking about it constantly. That was me last night. Okay. And then I was like doing a few stuff, listening to our band's music, because that helps me just remind me of who I am. It reminds me of the words that I want to say, because I do believe the advice we give is the advice we need. So when I give advice, it's going to be me taking it too. I'm making notes, okay? Because sometimes it's not me talking, it's my higher consciousness. I completely forget about it and go on living my life and getting upset about all the same old stuff again. So I'm going to take notes and watch this video and see if actually I want to upload it, if there's any value to people. I don't think shorts can be this short anyway, so I might just put some like nice background fish or something. I don't know, I think of something astrological or something that works with the aesthetic, which is what, a black top, some jeans and a plain background. Oh, hello base stand. Anyway, I'm getting slightly distracted. So you have this shell of the problem. Okay, backstabbing, people blindsiding you, deceit. And then what's that root? What is the thing that it is tapping at? It's all rubbing that sore that we think over the years we protect, we hide. We either do the work or we just complete, and then we are completely, we don't even get to this point where we can go, oh, what's been hit? We're just like, banish them. So getting to this point is good. So if you're at this point where you're like, what could be uncovered here? That's good. Get a little bit of self-awareness. Not always possible, not always easy. Small wins, baby. Celebrate them. I'm so sidetracked. It's because my friend's coming over. My very close friend. We reconnected after like about 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, not even that long. I'm so lucky for our connection. So unbelievably lucky. I can't remember what I've said in this video, but I was very lonely. And yeah, I didn't have any deep spiritual, emotional connections where you can just be completely honest. I've got friends now that can't say to their friends, like, I just don't want to do this or I don't want to do that. They're so scared. They have to make up these excuses and these lies. I'm so lucky. I can just voice note my friends and say, look, I'm so drained right now and I need to fill this up. And they don't hold it as a grudge. They don't take it as a personal attack on them. They're busy like, all right, I'm just going to live my life and I'll wait till you're ready kind of vibe. It's taken me a long time to get to that because I used to get emotionally triggered by people, and I used to think everything was like they didn't like me or I've done something, or then I'd be like, oh well, they're seeing these people and it must be something wrong with me. Everything was like, what's wrong with me? And that's how I perceived every interaction. And I can go into that. That's like a whole, when you've been treated a certain way, it's almost like every interaction you perceive as that kind of negative treatment again. Anyway, the whole point is, something in me today has realised that this wound that I'm uncovering, even though I've healed so much from it, there's still a little wound, baby. And I'm actually very grateful that I've uncovered that today. Because that wound, that sad little girl, child, that didn't have friends, didn't feel included, always felt like they were outside looking in, and always trying to be included, trying to fit in, trying to change themselves, be like other people. They're the people I want to do the music for. They are the people that I want to help connect with, because I know there's so many of us out there. There's so many of us that have always felt like that. And I want to connect. I want the music to empower them to be themselves. The amount of people I used to try and like be a little bit like, oh, I like them, and look at them, like YouTubers or people in my past, or celebrities, musicians, all this. I look at them now, once I've done the healing and I'm very kind of confident in myself and my style, and I know who I am without the faff, and I know what I love. I'm like, it just feels like, I feel like an alien. I'm like looking at these people, I'm like, I used to like try and look like her, act like her, or be like her. I would never do that now, and that's mad. It's a lot of growth there. Anyway, I've just rambled. I don't know if this is any value to a poo at all. Oh, I'm going to be posting more videos, and I can always delete this, so no problem, isn't it? So, what can I say that just to end this video for you? If you're going through something, try and take that layer off and see, once you get through the frustration and the annoyance and the bitterness and the even if it's all like small and internal, which, you know, probably isn't good for our brains and our bodies, see what is it uncovering. Because this person that's backstabbing me, if they go spreading their version of things, or they want people to perceive me in a certain way, I feel like I'm going to lose these connections, and it feels like a loss, and then it feels like I'm going to be alone again, and I feel like I'm finally being myself and connecting people on such an authentic level, but there's still a part of me that's so scared that this person that's quite bitter and jealous and schemy and is only after themselves, I'm scared that they can change how other people perceive me, which I know is out of my control. But there's that part of me that's just so scared, and then I'm like, oh, but that's the part. And that's the part that I can't control. I can't control if they tell people lies, they tell people truth, and people decide they don't like me. Who knows? But I can't decide. I can't control what that person says about me and what the people they say it to perceive me as. All I can control is how I treat myself and tell myself and nurture myself, so that if these people do all just disappear and, you know, put a big red cross against my name, am I going to be okay? Do I love my hobbies? Do I love my family? The true friends that I know will always come back to me. Not many of them at all, but there's enough. Not just my dogs. If I've got that is what you can control. You can control how you take care of yourself. That you know if everyone fucks off, you're here to look after yourself and care for yourself and remind yourself who you are, what your values are, your integrity. Because if people want to bad spread you, that's their karma, okay? Karma doesn't forget, okay? It's an energy balance law. It has to come back, okay? And they can stay in their bitter bubble, in their pity party. And we stay kind-hearted, even when people fuck us over. We focus on ourselves, and this is advice that I'm saying, but I need to hear it too. I need to be reminded. So I'm sharing this lesson for you, for us, so that we can achieve. Because we've spent too long hating ourselves. We've spent too long sabotaging ourselves. It's not happening anymore. Because we have so much love to give to ourselves, to others. And we deserve to chase our dreams. That little kid deserves it. We deserve it. So we're going to do it. Okay? Such a random video. Anyway. If you've stayed this long, congratulations, literally. Where's the medal? What is something I can give you? Because you bloody well deserve it. I would give you my bit. I'll give you a flower. How cute is that? There you go. Check it's not mouldy in the bottom. Can't give me a mouldy flower. Look at that. A little flower for you. Thank you so much for staying. For staying this long. Who knows? It's going to be a journey. I'm going to watch this back and just check that I've, not outed myself or said something terrible. Or so will regret in the future, probably. Like, I'm going to go on another tiny tangent, but if you have Twitter, or like if you had it back in the day, it's a wild ride. If you look back at old tweets, it's just like, what? I said that was me. It's just mad. I mean, maybe if you need to remind yourself how far you've come, do it. I'm not going to do it, but I did have a funny thought. I saw 2 and I was like, oh my God, I'm so depressed. But I saw 2, but I thought I had a good idea that if I ever get anyone that watches my videos out of choice, then I will do one of those things where you like read them, because I think that'll be really funny. Not funny, but like I think we could get some nuggets of like where I was at that point, where I am now, or like my mindset now. Might be useful, I don't know. Anyway, this is nearly a 20-minute video. Would you like another flower? Fuck it, have the whole vase. You deserve it if you've got this far, honestly. Anyway.